So I am going to show you a haul from day 2 of Planes to Profit. A couple of the other resellers that I had met, and I decided to go out thrifting. So stay tuned and see what I picked up.
Hi, it's Lori from Dakota Relics. Come join me as I travel around the area, searching for treasures that I can buy and then flip for a profit. You'll never know what I find unless you follow me. Come on, let's get shopping.
So we took off at about, 9:30 or so from the hotel. There was some estate sales that I had looked up that I wanted to go to. And of course it was Saturday, so they weren't half price. But the first place we stopped, I believe, was at this thrift store. And the first one I didn't buy anything in. Everything was half off. There was a cuckoo clock there that I really liked. My son is actually looking for a cuckoo clock. And even at half off, the price was, okay, so it was $600 and half off would have been $300. And it wasn't that great of a clock that I would have ever paid $300 for it. So the girls did find some other things there. And then we moved on to the second thrift store. And actually it's a thrift store, but it's also like where people bring like clean outs of estate sales. And everything was 50% off. And the second store was the sister store to the previous one. And I picked up this. And remember how I said weird stuff always sells? This is from Sharper Image. It's called the Truth Seeker. And you plug it in. And then when you speak a statement into it, it lights up. Now, if it stays like in the green range, it means you're telling the truth, whatever the statement was. It's the truth. The yellow lights will light up when it's maybe not quite sure if it's the truth or a lie. And then the top lights, the red lights, blink and light up when it detects a lie. I paid $25 for this. It was originally $50, so half off. I already have it listed. I think it would be great to prank your teenagers with it by asking them questions or making them do a statement into it. And not really telling them, how it actually works. There is an adjustment button up here, and you can turn that to try to set it so when you're testing it, you can tell a lie and see if it goes to the red. Anyways, we did have fun at happy hour that night playing around with this. Weird sells. I have a feeling this is going to sell pretty quick. Then I had looked up some estate sales, so we stopped. Actually, I don't even know if this estate sale was on my list. We just happened to see a sign for it, so we pulled in. And it was really high end. Lots of nice stuff, but a bit pricey. So you had to be careful and pick wisely. So the girls that went with me, LaDonna, and she has a YouTube channel that I will post, and then Meg, she had flown in from, I think, Milwaukee, and she has an Etsy or eBay store. She mostly sells books. And then Lynn, she was from Windham, Minnesota, and I will connect all of them in my comments. Lynn's granddaughter came too. You wouldn't know it was her granddaughter. I would have thought her daughter. Lynn looks very young to have a granddaughter that age. So anyways, come on, and our stop at the estate sale, one of the first things I picked up is this tiny little varsity jacket. It is vintage. You can tell by the tag. It's kind of like fur here, like a faux fur, but these are actually leather. I paid $10 for this, and just think of how cute that would be in a photo op on, maybe a little 2-year-old boy. I'm not quite sure, or girl. I'm not sure the size because there is no size in here, but it looks to be about a 2 toddler. Just so cute, in excellent condition, very, very good condition. I picked up this little hand-carved, wood-carved rabbit. I paid $10 for this, but he looks so real. I have a love-hate relationship with rabbits because they eat my flower garden. Every year I battle them. But this guy is just so cute. He is signed by the artist, Cocke. I cannot find that artist, but a very, very well done hand-carved bunny rabbit. I always pick up these when I find them. This one was only $5. It's a crystal tree, Christmas tree, with the green glass insert. These are usually generally hand blown. So yeah, I always pick these up, and $5 was a good price for this. And then I was intrigued by this perfume bottle, and I couldn't find, I mean, I usually try to do a little searching while I'm at the estate sales, but this is like a very brilliant green with silver, sterling silver overlay. It does still have part of the original label on it, and like a black onyx hand cut stopper. I couldn't find it. LaDonna came to my rescue. That girl is a searcher, let me tell you. And what this is from 1920s or 30s, Czechoslovakian glass. It's called Tango glass. And Tango glass just basically means bright colored glass with usually some additional accents on it. So this one happens to be silver accents. This last sold, I'll stick a picture in here, but it last sold for about $121. I did pay up for this. I paid $45. I don't think mine is in quite the condition that the one I just showed you was in. On this backside, there is some loss of the sterling silver. But for a perfume bottle collector, this would probably be quite a find. So I probably will list it for around that $100 mark. And, you know, if I can make 45, I paid 45. If I can double my money, I'm going to be happy with that. And then one of the last things I bought, I knew nothing about this. I just loved it. Do you see the metal carved bird up here? I would call it a decanter. It's kind of in a smoky amber color. It's hard to kind of see, but it is marked. There's a metal base. It is marked Jan Barbago, and I did look this up. I paid up for this, $60, but they go for around $300. So wish me good luck. I hope I make, even if I price it $250, I'd be thrilled. I'd be thrilled getting that much money for it. Some of the resellers, we were talking about that at the convention, at the conference. You know, is it better to pay more for things? You're going to make more money. Or is it better to buy lots of little things and make, you know, money, but not as much? When I think I first started, I did that. I would buy really cheap things, like $1 items, and then maybe sell them for $25. And with shipping and everything, I would maybe make $15, $12 off of it. It's just as much work to list a $1 item as it is like this $60 item. And I am kind of a long-term seller. I don't care if it sits. Eventually, it's going to sell. I've had things sell in this last week that I have had in my shop for 2 years, and they sold. So I have tended now to buy higher-end things and make more money off each thing than to load my shop up with those dollar items and make 20 bucks off of them. However, I do think you have to have a wide span of things in your shop so that you're not only attracting just very high-end people, but you also have something for everybody. So that's my take. I sure hope they have Planes to Profit next year because I met so many people. Like I said, LaDonna was the one that showed me or could find that perfume bottle. I had looked and couldn't find it. So shout out to LaDonna. Check my comments below or my description below, and I'll try to link their shops in the description. So thanks for watching. I have one more haul video, or one more video of some estate sales I went to on Sunday with Meg. Her airplane didn't leave until 3 o'clock, so we were able, well, actually till like 5 o'clock. So we had to be back at the airport at 3, and Meg and I had a lot of fun going to some estate sales. A huge pottery haul coming up. I found a lot of great pottery. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, and please subscribe if you haven't. All for now.